Hello, everybody. What is up? We're doing the Lila today. About time. Feel like we've been wanting to do this board for a little while now. Hello. Keeb, moment for real, dude. We're just gonna chill today. I'm also gonna keep my voice down a little bit because I believe my girlfriend has a headache. So I'm not gonna get overly excited, even though the keyboard seems like a cute one. Hi, Sir Alexotos. Huh? Me? Alexotos? My Cloudline V2 is coming in tomorrow. Do you still have openings in June for commission? I have one opening, Baron. If you want, we can somehow get that done for you. It's at the end of July. I think it's like one slot at the end. So if you want, DM me after stream, or actually, dude, just send me an email, and I will get that slot reserved for you. Spring swap my Nixies to triple stage Geon Springs, and man, do they sing on my Agar. Dude, Springs make all the difference sometimes, man. They really do. Those Springs they really do make a bit of a difference. Hi, everybody. What's up? Hello. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm fucking tired today. I cleaned up the entire room. For the most part. There's still like one little area I'm not happy with. Cleaned up the entire room. Tomorrow is gonna be the other half of the clean. Just the one last little thing there. And then I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. But also tomorrow, I want to start figuring out exercising again. So it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long one. Do you have a vacation planned in the summer? No. I think we were talking about it. Potentially doing like one small thing, but I don't know if we're going to end up doing that, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a stay-at-home summer. Love the tea. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's going to be a stay-at-home summer, I think. What about you guys? Any plans? It's been a long week, dude. And also, it's like starting to rain again. We have a severe weather warning again. Like, come on, bro. Another one? It's just crazy to me. Grinding leak code? What is that? Honestly, if I somehow finish my work early tomorrow, I just want to play video games. I got my order of DCX keycaps from eBay in, and they sent me the wrong set. So I have to deal with the whole return process? From eBay? How does eBay returns work? I've only ever ordered like 2 things off of eBay, like ever. So I'm not sure how they work. Because you said it's been planned. Oh yeah, I have one slot. I had to move. I mean, sometimes, unfortunately, I do have to move slots around, and actually, I think that's a keyboard I was kind of looking forward to. We moved into July. The slot I have is the 29th. The 29th is the only slot I have available. It got moved to July 18th. So, unfortunately, it did get moved. Got moved like literally an hour ago. eBay covers the return shipping and sends you a digital label. You know, didn't Amazon used to do that too? Now they don't do that shit. They just kind of like tell you have to pay for the label too. I swear Amazon used to be free returns, but I think people probably abused the shit out of that, so I'm pretty positive they did. Guys, I'm really liking the light back. I'm kind of like loving it. It kind of makes the wall glow up a little bit nicer. Kind of makes the light actually look like it has purpose. And also because I have the mist filter on this particular lens, it kind of makes it look blurry, which is kind of cool. Adds that bit of a glow to it. By the way, who got keycaps from the novelty sale? Raise your hand. I actually got something that I didn't even think I was going to get. But I may end up gifting it to someone. I have a feeling I know someone else who probably would like that more. So. You got Firefly? How much was Firefly again? Because there was like, what, 3 different things that were on that? Here for like, you got like 8 sets? Damn. Okay. That is not bad. I got Boulder. I decided to get Boulder. I looked at it and I said, I think this is a set that I'm going to regret not picking up. So I got it. I was going to get one more for myself, but I said, hold up, relax. And that was a set of classic beige, but I think GMK has those in stock. I got an extension set? Hell yeah. Which one? Everything I wanted was in the highest tier, but I did grab Crimson Cadet. Honestly, still good pickups, man. Dude, honestly, insane sale. I don't know how much of everything is sold out. It does look like some sets are gone, like Mudbeam sold out. But it seems like the Harvest Spacebar kit sold out. Like some kits, like child kits sold out. But I grabbed Classic Beige and the Bait add-on. Honestly, good pickups. Honestly, guys, these are sick pickups. I'm glad there was no GMK Greg. I'm gonna be real with you guys. At least I don't think there was Greg. And I'm kind of glad I didn't have to see that word pop up. Bold is really nice. I have it on my clay derivative. Well, I was thinking, dude, I was thinking the same thing, right? Like, I have so many of that particular color keyboard. Like, why wouldn't I get it? Why wouldn't I pick that up? You know? Yes, I will be streaming the Zoom TKL Dyna soon. The date of that stream, let me tell you. June 3rd. Soon. I guess, like, what, 4 days? 3 days? Alex, do you have a quote of the day? Let me think. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me really think. Quote of the day? Hold on. Fuck, I can only think of really stupid ones my dad has told me when I was growing up. Here, I'll just give you one of the stupid ones my dad gave me while I was growing up. Don't act like your shit don't stink, because it probably does, alright? There you go. There you go, that's my quote of the day. Keeps you humble. Matt. There you go, that's the quote of the day. It's all I can think of realistically. In a perfect world where I have money, I would have picked up Florist and Stargaze. I was looking at Florist as well, but yeah, you know, I was looking $250 for 2 sets was a little bit too much. If I decide to get a F1 V2, can I choose to send it to you? Yes, directly you can. Send in a build commission, Blaze, and I will give you the PO box for it. But yes, we can 1000% set that up, dude. I would love to build an F1 V2 for you, bro. 110%, bro. All right, real quick, we'll catch up as we build the board. Today we're building the Lila. I don't know why I swapped. We're building the Lila. It is a board that will be vendored by Keycaps as well as 3 other vendors. Region-wise, it's going to be AU, EU, and KR. So those particular regions will have Switch Keys, Keygem, and all that keyboard, which is run by Linworks for the other stuff. So this will be region locked. Just as a little, they told me to tell you guys that. It's also a sponsored build today because I don't think they're letting us keep the board, but I might as well just say that just as I'm assuming probably we'll be able to keep it. I have no idea. Usually with Keycaps they let me keep it. So there is some mishaps, some little quirks with the keyboard. They did let me know ahead of time. So I also wanted to let you guys know ahead of time that this is not going to be a perfect build, but according to Frether, most of this stuff should be addressed. We'll kind of go through it. They gave me a list of things that are going to be addressed. So, or simplified in some cases. Lano, thank you so much for the Prime, man. I appreciate it. And the keyboard, I can already tell there's one little piece of criticism I'm going to give this keyboard, this group buy. It is a group buy. It is going to be a $209 price point or $220 depending on the thing you get, with a $35 shipping fee to NA. And then they did say that tariffs are paid by Keycaps, which is great. One blunder that I think is frustrating. It's they have the keyboard and the PCB and plate on 2 separate web pages. Listen, I know that's always me nitpicking, but I hate when companies do that. I've always said that every time we see something like this, I always think it's a bit of a blunder because you're going to have people who inevitably mess up, and I think it's just a mess on both people's ends. So, you know, my first piece of criticism right here, Feather, is just combine the pages. Figure out a way to combine them. That's it. This keyboard is inspired by Lila the Otter, who appeared in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And apparently the back olive branch symbolizes holiness and spiritualness. I don't really remember that character at all. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and I literally cannot remember for the life of me. But yeah, it's a 60% keyboard, comes in a few different blocker supports, being WinKey, WinKeyless, and HHKB, about 1.2 kilos built, with a front height, get this, of 15.3 millimeters, a silicone gasket or top mount. Typing degree would be 18, or 8, not 18, 18 would be wild, and it has an EKH of 21.5. It does have a CM3 PCB, which is freaking cool. I like to see a CEM PCB, love it. And it's going to end June 20th for the group buy, so it's already started. And the manufacturer is Honto. I don't really know who that particular manufacturer is. Maybe they've done another project that I'm aware of. I just don't know. But I don't have much experience with this particular manufacturer. But I guess we can kind of criticize the build today too. Did I spell the keyword wrong? No, I didn't spell it wrong. Lila. Did I spell it wrong? No. I did it right. Did I? Yeah, I did it right. Same as Haven Manu? Oh, okay. Then there you guys go. I just didn't know who they were. The Rin was awesome and the Haven was awesome, so. The character's name is spelled like. Oh, well, yeah, the keyboard's not exactly called that. Now, Feather did ask me. Feather was, he's particularly proud. I don't know if Feather did this, actually. Feather asked if I can show the beautiful box. I said, sure, I'll oblige. Let me move over some stuff here, because my desk is kind of crowded right now. I said, sure, Feather, I'll show the box. Oh, this is way too zoomed out. Here we go. Let's move some stuff out of the way. I was cleaning today, and the only place I didn't clean was my desk. Well, actually, it's pretty damn clean. I just have 3 or 4 things on top of it. Feather was particularly happy with this. Your girlfriend did it. Look at this. Honestly, you know what my first reaction when I saw this box too is I ran to go show my girlfriend. Love is life's answer. Then it has the same, I believe this is the same pattern that's on the back of the weight too. It's really pretty. I got to admit, it is really pretty. Thank you for your purchase. So it is cute. She did a really good job. All right, and here's the inside of the board too. Well, the box, the hard shell that it comes with. 210 is a really good price point to start with this. Lots of different options to pick. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of different colors in the board too. Silver, olive, lilac, and rose. And there's also a sandblasted polished white copper, which apparently is delicate. So, I don't know if Feather, I didn't really get the chance to ask Feather why it's delicate. Apparently the process of doing it's delicate. I have it here. We'll show it to you guys here in a second, but I guess I'm not familiar as to why this would be delicate. Maybe we can learn. It's right here. Put it to the side for now. I ordered some of the Alex Switches Off Mode's website today. I don't know who that is, but I'll try. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Derbs. What's up, Frankie? How you doing, man? Oh, I already unzipped it. All right, and what do we get inside the box here? Well, this is probably a streamer box, but we have an aluminum plate. We have foam, and I think there's 2 PCBs here. 2 hot swap PCBs. We'll just use that one. And then what else do we got here? We got... I have no clue. What is this, Feather? Not very common to be used in a keyboard scene. Interesting. These are these protectors for the weight? Like little... Oh, damn, that's pretty serious if you need a protection for it. Some screws and other hardware. And then we have 2 different daughter boards. There are pogo pins, which is cool. This is nice. You get a little card in here too that says Lila, Key Spencer. Look at that. Pretty, very pretty. I mean, I'm gonna admit this is a very pretty unboxing. I think this is very like delicate almost, you know? Feels very like, and I don't know, I just like the unboxing of this. Why does it smell like flowers? I'm not even, cause perfumed? Oh, okay. Are they all coming perfumed? The card is perfumed. Oh, nice. Fancy. And here is the board. Oh, this is pretty. This is indeed pretty already. Here is the back of the board. Ooh, this is nice. Yeah, it has really nice curve here on the side. The Toblerone is really nice on this. The feet look really, I believe the feet are changing. They're getting larger. I'll go through the list again. I really like this little branch engraving here. No slow peel. No slow peel today. I've given up that life. Side profile. So box on wedge, but you get that really nice graduated shadow because of this beautiful curve here. Wow, that is something to look at. Obviously it depends on the lighting, but okay. Interesting. I worry a little bit this is going to be a little flat or resonant because it is a small little weight with just a you know, flat aluminum bottom over here, but interesting. Yeah, there's been a lot of tempting price points recently for keyboards. Like, this is definitely one of them. Damn, that is nice. I really like the Toblerone on this. Even though the Lila typeface on this is really delicate, goes along with this really, really well. This is going to be 210 or 220 depending on the combination you get. And then PCB. Was there a solder PCB too? I mean, assuming the solder PCB is the one that's... Yeah, that's the PCB that costs less. Oh no, actually they're both the same, aren't they? So what makes it cost less? Cost more, the plate? Oh, maybe the foam. The foam makes it cost more. So the solder PCB has a lot more compatibility. Like you get ISO and stuff, but it looks like... Again, we're having a fixed bottom row because of the HHKB and other bottom row configurations that we're going to get here. But it still looks like we get a decent amount, or your standard amount of customizability with that being said, with the hot swap unit. There's the pogo pin connector, which is a nice touch. Again, I actually really like pogo pin connectors. I think they work really well on keyboards. Really, really well. I'm happy to see people using them. There is LEDs on the bottom of this PCB, but they don't really seem to do anything because this is aluminum. I would love to see the olive version of this keyboard in person. I think the olive looks gorgeous. So gorgeous. And actually, let me see something. Yeah, this is a E-coated brass. This isn't E-coated, is it? I'm guessing they all come with different options for the weight feather. Is that correct? It looks like some of them come with more of a silver, or is it just changing? The one you get is the polished white copper. Oh, okay. Actually, let's see what this looks like. Polished white copper. Is this the polished white copper? Oh, this is polished white copper, you're saying. And this is an extra? Oh, so this is copper. Huh. So that's interesting. You know, dude, honestly, Feather, I see what you're saying now. I was a little confused at first. But this is polished white copper. This literally looks like stainless steel. Interesting. No, that's really, really interesting. Question for you, Feather. Maybe a little bit too invasive, but does it cost more to do polished copper like that? Is that a more expensive process? Out of sheer curiosity? And here we have our plates. Cute. Kind of looks like little drapes, little windows. Interesting plate. Very interesting. So we can see the top mount, and then we can also see the gaskets. Huh. Mainly for fail rate and time required. That's interesting. Well, cool. Let's put this back in the box. All right, and I guess we can just literally start doing our stabs, but this is really pretty. And this is the HHKB version, so. There's also a half plate. Yeah, there's a bunch of different plate options too. Yeah, we have a silver half plate, aluminum full plate, there's ISO plates, palm plate, gray FR4. FR4 seems like probably the most meh choice, but... And then a foam kit. Cool. Let's do some stabs. Where's my stab? Oh no, I need to grab stabs. Where did I put all of them? You know what? Let's just grab one. Let's just grab one of these sets. These didn't fall. We'll use some stupid stabs for this. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's been having a good day. Did anyone play Night Rain yesterday? I have a feeling everyone probably did. I was gonna buy it, but honestly, I kind of was playing this game called, Dragon Train 2 or whatever it was called. Monster Train 2. I'm not gonna lie, man, I was having a blast playing that game, so I kind of lost track of time yesterday night. It sucks. No, you're lying to me. On it right now, getting my butt handed to me, a lot of fun. Hell yes, dude. We love to hear that. I need a 7. Oh no, there's a 7U wire. Nice stupid stabs. Yeah, I feel like I got a few sets of these in, so I'm gonna be using these. So this wire we don't need. Monster Train Tune will hold me over until Slay the Spire 2 drops. Is that an actual thing coming out? Hold up. Pause 1 second. Preassembled stabs? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do HHKB, I suppose, for this. Bit of a annoyance having to take them apart, but not really a big deal. It's like 2 seconds worth of work. Dude, I cannot wait for Slay the Spire 2 if that's an actual thing. I loved Slay the Spire. Are stupid stabs always built? I think last time I haven't built with them. I think I've done them like 6 or 7 times. I don't really remember. It's been a little while, but I'm pretty positive they are. I'm pretty sure they're always pre-assembled. Ooh, stomach's growling. It's real. I think it's dropping later this year. Nice. Well, I'm excited then. That is an exciting piece of news. Make sure I install these the right way. I'm late again, fumbling hard. Damn, usually I'm the first one who's late here. It ain't no big deal though, ain't it? You know? Ain't a big deal, bro. I'll just chalk it up to you don't like me anymore. Alex, do you know if you'll receive a JJW integral? I would... Dude, I don't think I am, but I would be honored if I would receive that. That would be so cool to build for everyone here. That thing looks sick. It is a nice looking board, dude. Actually, today I was charging my Analog Pocket to play Fire Red. I'm probably going to be playing that in bed instead of doom scrolling. And because I want to go to bed a little earlier, I figured it would be a fun idea to do that instead. I love JJW boards. Same, bro. Saving time on matching left and rights is worth popping. Dude, I guess you're right there, Flick. I've had a hard decision. GMK Kitsune or GMK Zenpon from Novel Keys?
My daughter wants to know if the TTS can cluck like a chicken, so here goes nothing. Bork. Bok. Bwok. Book. Bargork.
I don't know if that was that good. Did that sound like a chicken? And she yummy. I would honestly get Zen Pond. I think Zen Pond's the better pick. I tried that too, ended up staying up very late playing. It's good, right? As a professional chicken, I can confirm. Well, there we go. We have a professional chicken who basically said yes. Boom. Hi everyone, what's up, Canon995? How you doing, bro? Cloud9 coming my way Monday. So what are you putting inside of it, in it? Dude, I really want to build my ADA so bad. I've been itching to build it, but we have to wait. We have to be patient. We have to hold. I'm so excited to build the Ori 65. You guys have no clue how excited I am for that one. I cannot wait. MX Blacks, fair, bro. That's an insane good pick. I still don't know what I'm going to put inside the ADA. Maybe you guys can give me some suggestions. I was watching your Dune 65 stream, and the keycaps look so nice. Dude, I have to put keycaps back on that. I was looking at it today. I was like, man, I really want to use this board again. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong board. Not the Dune. The Dune I don't have anymore. I'm thinking of a different board entirely. I was looking at the... God, what board was I looking at today? Oh, shoot. It has like the wavy kind of side profile too. Oh man, I gotta go back and look at it. The intro S100 gets delayed 2 weeks, like all STR projects. Oh, it got delayed 2 weeks? I mean, 2 weeks is not terrible in the grand scheme of things. Go to bed, bro. Can you guys tell I'm really tired today? It's like, we'll get our second win. I'm drinking coffee right now and we'll get it. We'll get the second wind, guys. Hi, Ardang. Also, thank you again, Extra, and thank you, Veleno. I appreciate the subs, guys. Thank you very, very much. I just want to make sure these stabs are picture perfect for this build today. That's all, guys. That is it. Better yet, modded MX Blacks that were previously dry that I bought from Whiplash. Damn. Honestly, good plug. Whiplash is a good vendor.
God damn, dude.
Flick, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the subs. Thank you very much, bro. Good shout out, but we do appreciate subs. Thank you, guys. That is very kind, Flick. Let me drink some more coffee. Oh, I watched another episode of Shangri-La Hotel. Or Hotel. Shangri-La... What is it called again? Jesus. I was watching it last night, and I forget. Shangri-La... I think there is a Shangri-La Hotel here in Toronto. That's what I'm thinking of. Frontier. Guys, leave me alone. I'm super tired. Dude, it's so fucking good. I'm so stoked on that anime right now. Do you guys hear my stomach? I don't know what's going on. This whole week. Honestly, I think my digestion's getting better, though, because I've been a little healthier. Today we had some shitty food, though. I'm not going to even lie to you guys. We had some shitty food today. I considered a coffee when I got home, but I decided on a beer. What kind of beer are you drinking? I'm more of a coffee guy these days. Damn, Ardang. Okay, bro. Got the GMK 1520 extension set mainly for that stepped control. Dude, that sale, that little pre-order thing Novel Keys is doing is fucking dangerous. I've looked at it like 4 times today, really scratching my head thinking, do I need anything else? Should I get one more set? What do I do? Will I ever see this set again? But that's just FOMO, guys. I'm trying to fight the FOMO. I am trying to not let it best me. I just got Boulder. That was it. That's the only set. But like I said, I may end up giving that to someone I know, because I think they could really appreciate the set more than I could. Pharaoh's like 99? Was Pharaoh 99? Just got the extension set, but I also looked at like 5 times. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I looked at it before stream. I'm like, should I get anything? Because I'm gonna be busy the next 2 hours. So far, I've ordered cubed accent kits because I didn't buy that, and I regret it. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's a really good point. Confused. I should really go through it again after stream and see if there's an accent kit. Because I was really only looking at base kits. I'm sure there's 1 or 2 I kind of am regretting spaghetti on not picking up for accents. Come on, get in there. There we go. By the way, do you have any recommendations for camera bags? Oh man, not really. I have an old Peak Design backpack that I like, but I don't think I'd buy the recent stuff because it's kind of expensive. I don't know. I don't really have a great suggestion for that. Bingsu for 99. Thank you kindly, Novel Keys. I know, dude. So dangerous. Oh, here we go. You ready for this? Is it not going to read in its bits? That's crazy. That is wild. Okay. Alexander, honestly, really don't get it. How does the brain remember that I forgot, but can't remember what I forgot? I really be thinking like that, and it pisses me oof. I feel like I don't want to think about that right now because I feel like I'm going to get more pissed oof. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just not healthy for my soul. I'm going to use some Obscuras today. So I was thinking the Obscuras could be really nice for this build. I feel like we've been using cherry switches a lot recently for everything, but we also know how Obscuras sound. They're a good baseline. Boulder is looking kind of nice. Boulder's nice, bro. Pocket, thank you so much for 9 months, man. Dude, I'm telling you, Boulder's a good pickup. If you guys end up going Boulder, you'll be on the same boat as me. Not enough perchances in that message. Maybe not. The last Obscuras, maybe, I think. No, I think it's confirmed these are the last ones now. There's no more Obscuras after this. I like triple confirmed. This will be the last batch. And then we're doing, I don't know when, but they're doing other things. And I might do other switches with them in the future. But yeah, last batch. So if you guys end up wanting Obscuras, literal last batch, dude. Socks on? My socks are off today, bro. I'm not a sock in the house kind of guy, man. Are you guys? Do you guys, like, I hate wearing socks. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I hate it. It's not a me thing, man. Show proof? Bro got the dogs out? Socks have been my life since I was 10 because of dry skin. I mean, that's valid though, bro. Honestly, that's hella valid. I respect that. God damn it, Evo. This Evo guy came running. I hate my feet bare shoes or slippers anyways. I just like it. I like walking around bare feet, man. I feel like with socks, I feel sweaty. With shoes, feel sweaty, and I hate it. Give me that cool life of the breeze going through my toes, you know what I mean? I like the breeze running through it. That's it, man. My feet sweat a lot. Mine too, man. Honestly, I know we're all different and stuff. Mine get kind of sweaty. Is that Breeze from Evo? I think so. I think it's his fault. How's everyone? How's everyone's evening going? It's going good. I can't complain. We're doing a cute build today. I don't know what keycap set we're going to pair with this. Also, I didn't even get to look at the board from the side. Damn, that is cute. This is nice. Bottle that foot sweat up and you can make a decent buck. Okay. Alright. Is that the route we're going? That's crazy. I just got my 14-inch monitor. I don't know if I like it or not. What are you using it for? I saw that whole thing with the bathwater, so... Didn't that other person do it first with the bathwater? I forget her name. There was another influencer who did it with bathwater first. Belle Delphine, that's right. The one who also did a keyboard too, right? Guys, I don't remember. Night Rain and keeping an eye on Kato, cause snip, or cat. Oh no, Hash. I hope everything's okay with that. Sounds like a bit of an afternoon, I'd say. Bit of one. Just for secondary stuff like streams, music, Twitter, probably coding in Unity and HTML soon. I should really set up a second monitor. Honestly, I was so against it for so long, and I kind of feel like I'm missing out on all the productivity, but I hate the aesthetic of having a second monitor. Dude, honestly, every time I see those monitors from Computex and everything, I think, wow, these are cool. And then I see the price points of them, like when they finally hit retail price points. And I'm like, man, never mind. This is not so cool anymore. I could do an iPad. You're right, you're right, though, Scoops. I could do that. I have an iPad I could set up for that. As much as I want another one of these monitors, I just kind of feel like at this point here, like I'm so invested in just waiting to see what Apple's going to come out next for their official monitor lineup. So I'm just going to wait. You know? My monitor is getting old. How old is your monitor? Dude, my gaming monitor died a long time ago. This is a really... Okay, this is like maybe a small little detail about this board. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but these kind of look like curtains looking in on the cats and the logo where the spacebar is, and I'm kind of really enjoying that aesthetic. It kind of looks like I'm looking into the keyboard, like it's its own house type thing. I really like that. Exactly. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cute. Very, very awesome touch. Hello? Switch, please? I bought a cheaper 11-inch a week or two ago, and my monitor kept flickering. I had to just open it and fix it. 11-inch monitor. Who's even selling those? Is it like Asus and stuff? Will he be at the meetup tomorrow? Can I be real with you guys? I really want to go to the meetup tomorrow, but I'm so fucking tired, and I need to get work done today, but I ended up just cleaning. Like, that was my entire day, was just cleaning, and I don't think I have the mental energy to do anything but work tomorrow. Like, I don't even want to leave the house tomorrow, so yeah, I as much as I want to, because I like attending those, they're so much fun. I have no mental energy right now. Slothy, thank you so much for the tier 1, bro. So tomorrow just might be stay here and vibe and just do my thing. Even today, like, dude, we streamed every day this week, and we're really not supposed, like, I told myself a while ago I'm not going to do that again because it literally burns me out. But I mean, here we are. We're streaming every day this week. I will admit, though, I feel like this was a good stream week, though. It kind of was. Like, I feel like I had good energy, and it was really, really fun all week long, so Do you have a day job? Technically, I work for Novel Keys full time, but past that, this is my full-time job, technically. It's made possible by our awesome sponsors, which you can find in either the banner roll or on my website or in the description of Twitch, which is probably a little outdated, so I need to fix that because the Twitch descriptions kind of suck. But the website one is accurate. And then also by you guys. And I love you guys. Thank you. Okay, so we also need to take off the weight part too. Now, because this is an aluminum plate, I have a feeling I'm going to like this more in gasket. But let's play it by ear, shall we? Can you burn me out? Huh? Also, is there feet on this? Did we get feet? Maybe somewhere in here. Gasket, please. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do top mount today just because I have a feeling I'm not going to like it at all. In the bag? Okay. Now, so I can't remember, but I remember seeing... Can't really remember that well, but I remember seeing something on Feather's message to me saying there was some... Well, it looks like there was some, like, current issues with the top mount. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly. Damn, I can't believe this is copper. This does not look like copper. That's crazy. I have a feeling we have been doing a lot of HHKB 60s recently. Dude, we really have been. But also, not a bad thing. I ain't complaining. Are you guys feeling a little burnt out by HHKBs? I am certainly not. I'll tell you that much. I am certainly not. I do like that this is two mounting styles, though. I feel like the mounting styles kind of work for this. Let me just read the notes here. Give me 1 second, because I can't remember if the note was... Oh, no. Okay, that's for the top mount. So, I guess it's just one of these screws here. WinKey 60, better than HHKB, better than WinKeyless. Damn, I feel like WinKeyless has not been well received lately. Is everyone over WinKeyless boards? Is that what's happening? Are we just collectively done with it? The Seabass looks pretty good. Seabass was nice. Yeah, 60 enjoyers have been kind of spoiled lately, though, we'll admit. Very, very spoiled. That's a good way to do this. There we go. Pretty simple. I need my control in a WinKey. Dude, I don't blame you. Lately, I used to be the biggest fan of WinKeyless. Now, I have to have my WinKeys. I've got to do it. Alex, how true is it that stainless steel deadens a keyboard sound? Interesting question. I don't think there's a lot, like, I think there's some merit to a denser material or just a material like stainless, or even, dude, even big chunks of brass or copper can technically deaden the sound. But it's how you implement them that matters. Like, implementation with a lot of stuff that we talk about matters the most. So, for example, if you're not implementing something well, it could have adverse effects. Like, you know, you could have the material that everyone is like, yes, this is the materials for keyboards, but if you don't implement it good, then your keyboard will probably sound like ass. I think where you position it, the structure of it, like how it's shaped, all that stuff comes into play. So I really do. So I don't think it's necessarily true that it deadens sound, but I mean, what keyboard maybe? What keyboard are we talking about? What's the idea for HHKB layout? You might have to read the history on that because I don't even remember everything, but I believe it's like something to do with efficiency. There's like a certain way that you'd move your fingers for efficiency on that particular layout. Alright, so this is all installed. This is looking lovely right now. How many keyboards do I own? Honestly, man, I have no clue at this point here. I want to say it's probably close to 80. Like, it's always been around 80 because I give away a lot of boards. But there'll be another big giveaway at the end of June. Another big one. Pinky swear it. Let's put some feet on this bad boy. So these are the feet. Is that the stab that's called stupid stab? Yeah, these are stupid stabs. I still don't really understand the need to call them stupid stabs, but to each their own. Like, the name of it's kind of ridiculous. Maybe someone was just really bad at stabs and said stupid stabs. Damn, these are like the thinnest feet. They're kind of delicate looking almost. Alex, do you recommend anything from NK, GMK thing for the smog cloud? Wait, what? What are you talking about? For the keyboard color, you mean? Like of your cloud line? Is that what you're asking? Alex, have you messaged iFixit yet for your missing bit? No, honestly, dude, this week here has been a write-off for everything. Like, I haven't been able to do much of anything that I've wanted extra. Can you send me a picture of what that particular color is again in it? Okay. Bam. Feetsies are on. Wait, the little accent on top is kind of cute. Dude, this whole keyboard is very cute. Is there a difference between these and these? Or are these just extras? This whole keyboard is just extremely, extremely pretty. Sorry for my fingerprints. Did Annette link it? I'm not even positive. Alright, let's put these guys on. You know what I like about this too? Very straightforward build. Super, super simple. No craziness. The less silicone socks is for the top. Those are for top mount. Okay. Good to know, good to know. The Otoscuras? Damn, what a name. It's been so long I've missed this piece. TPK, are you saying you find the stream peaceful? If so, I appreciate what you said so much, man. I hope to always keep it peaceful around these parts. Honestly, man, like, I think all of us here probably had a long day. It's Friday, honestly, man. Like, Friday, you know, I'm sure we're all feeling the burn from the week. We're all feeling it. Okay. So this sits pretty nicely. I've been sick for the last week or so. This is exactly what I needed. I'm glad, man. Oh, that's right. So this needs to be done. Wait, how does this plate sit again? Just like this, right? Okay. Do I have to scooch the plate in? I forget how this worked. I think I need to, like, from what Feather sent over, I think this is being fixed. You gotta, like, scooch the plate in a little bit. Or if that was just for top mount. don't know if I got the magnetic connection there working. Probably not. The GB one is fixed? Okay. I think I got it there. Perfect. Think I got it. Let's see. Honestly, I thought this would be way tougher because when I remember reading the whole bit where you have to kind of scooch it in. Perfect. Works. But actually, not as bad as I thought it would be. Not as bad. Busy day at the food truck for me. 2 hours till close. Dude, I don't know if the weather's good there, Derbs, but it is pretty decent here. Well, was. It's raining now. But it was good all day today, so if it was nice weather, I would guess people are wanting some of that nice BBQ. You know what I'm saying? What did everyone have for dinner tonight? Damn, this is a really simple build. This is nice and simplistic. Actually, if we have some time after this, I want to open up another keyboard. Probably will have a few minutes after this build too. Sounds good, ain't it? Let me go take a look. Oops. You got a banana? Honestly, it kind of sounds nice right now. I ain't even gonna front to you. Damn. Spaghetti with hot dogs? All right, all right. When you come into my pizza speakeasy to try this Zaza, I'll make any sauce and toppings, even original chips. Bro, Evo was being so nice right until the last sentence. But original chips on pizza, I will admit, original chips with pizza is fucking sick. Like on the side, just having a nice handful of like salty potato chips and a nice piece of cheese pizza. Oof. That shit hits. I'll take that with a nice cold soda. Yes, please. I will take that any day of the week. Carbs on carbs? It's alright, man. We only live once. Evo, do you make a veggie pizza? Bro, Evo, I think Evo can cook literally anything. All right, I want to do a nice delicate set for this because this feels like a very pretty delicate board. In case you guys want to see the case one more time with the switches put in, let me actually grab a cloth to wipe down the weight here. I feel like I'm not doing it justice if I don't wipe it down. Okay. Look at this, dude. It's really pretty. Honestly, I like the price point of this board. I hope this sounds good. We have these beautiful sides. These kind of sculpted sides over here. So pretty. Kind of creates this really cool gradiated shadow down. Recessed USB-C cable in the Toblerone, which is cool. I always worry though, a little piece of mind here is sometimes I think I'm going to scratch the weight, but you know, sometimes I feel like I just need to like slow down when I'm plugging in the board and stuff like that. This is going to go for 209 or 220 depending on configuration. So 210 to 220. Very, very pretty. Nice low front height too. Or I can include a USB extender. You know, honestly, with this feather, since you told me that the white copper is a little bit more delicate, I think that would be a very wise decision to add to the white copper unit. So maybe that is something that I would maybe wholeheartedly say consider, so people don't scratch up their white copper. Which is pretty unique, by the way. This is a white copper, or like polished white copper, opposed to stainless steel. So this is not stainless steel, it's actually copper. All right, now to find, so these are lubed with 205. Now to find some keycaps. You're gonna add original chips as a topping, just throw some salt, same thing. What did I do? Yeah, what keycap set do I want to even use? What's the move here? What is the move? I'm deciding. Olivia would be a cute set for this. Just seeing what else I have that I feel like would go well with it. You know, Moto Light could work really well too. Like, I'm down for Moto Light. Oh, you know what, actually? I've made my mind. What if we do Lavender? Lavender? Yes or no? I haven't used this set in a while. If you guys are down for this, it could be kind of cute. What were my thoughts on the blue cheese V2s? Cheo? They were so different. I really like them. I think they're a great pickup. Like, I rarely will say this about a Switch where I think that they sound that much different. I'll kind of be like, yeah, they were good, you know, like whatever. But I really think that the cheese, and I think a lot of the new Key Geek stuff has been very different and excellent. So, all right, let's do it. Let's do it with this set. I'm so excited. I already ordered them. Yeah, they were one of the few Switches recently that I had the pleasure of trying.
Your toes are touching. Your clothes are touching your skin. You're blinking manually. You're breathing manually. Your tongue is in an uncomfortable spot. Perchance.
Damn, Blaze just trying to make me feel real uncomfortable right now with my body. Well, I guess it worked. Love the lavender, by the way. It is so nice. It is... Ooh, my throat just, like, died there. It is so nice. I haven't really got to use this set in a little while. I'm kind of happy we get to use it today. I feel like this is going to slap with this. This is going to be good. Knees weak? You got to add the perchance. You gotta, bro. I might take this off. I might not use the accents. I feel like maybe the accents on this would be a crime because of how delicate the board feels. Yeah, no accents, right? Hold on. What was... Give me a second, guys. I just wanted to make sure. QWERTY. Who's Adam? He don't come around here much anymore. He really doesn't. But we still love him. For what it's worth. Adam was the master troller, I'd say, of this particular stream. He started off as a trolling guy and then quickly became a loving community member. Now he's playing Pokemon. He won 3 giveaways. He did win a bunch of giveaways too, which was crazy. And then he decided to never come back, which is also even more crazy, you know? Equally as crazy. Imagine trolling Alex. I would never. I really appreciate that, Elk One. That means a lot that you'd even say that right now, bro. I really hope this sounds good, man. So again, just to go over the build, this is extremely simple. I think it's a very fair price point for what you're getting here. I think the use of the white copper, the polished white copper, is kind of fun. You don't really see that, and I think that adds something special to this board. The packaging was really cute, like the whole unboxing experience felt really good. There are some quirks with the board right now, and I'll go over that here in a second, but the majority of stuff Feather already told me is getting fixed in the final unit. Bro, I just fucking trolled myself, bro. I don't have all the keycaps for this. This is the one that was the Alexotos keycap set. There's no X in this set, guys. This is why I haven't used this. Now I remembered. Anyways, to go back to the board. I think it's pretty good. The value here is definitely there for this. I really, really like the value for this. Ooh, my stomach is not loving me. I don't know why my stomach's been like this the last like few weeks. Oh, I think I put these in the wrong spot. Really? I like this too. I think this is kind of delicate looking and I like it. We're just gonna vibe with this one today. For that question about stainless steel, I asked because I love the Lily, but haven't heard a sound test that is as poppy and full as I like. Didn't I do some Lilies recently? I thought were pretty poppy. Maybe I'm incorrect. I will admit, when you have a really, really solid base of a keyboard, typically what happens is the keyboard will sound a bit more, oh yeah, you're right, the IOP is in the wrong. You know, it sounds a bit more bassy. Oh yeah, true. If you go plateless, it's definitely going to be a little bit more, not flat. I don't want to say the word flat, but it's definitely going to be a little bit more soft. Definitely a smidge softer in that sense. Goated comment, what happened? This is why you're Alexotos in Discord? Yep, this is exactly why I'm Alexotos. It's because of this set. Oh well. Maybe I'll go find the X set of Olivia and take it out of there for the photos for this. Or maybe I'll just deal with it and it's going to be a set with an extra Y. Oh well. I forgot, honestly, Evo. I kind of just like the day that it happened, I was laughing and we had a good time, and then I just forgot. And now I remember. So we've only used this set once, like literally only one time. Where's the function key? And then we never used it again. Kind of smooge when you really think about it. I'm planning to buy a small, cheap KVD fans artisan tray. Is that one okay? Which one? The one that I have? I mean, it's a beautiful artisan tray, but I would definitely say this is not small. This is chunky. This is a big artisan tray. This combo slaps. I will admit, it is nice. Silver and GMK Lavender, just like amazing. That is so pretty. Dude, okay, this is by far one of the best artisan trays I've ever had. It is so pretty, man. Look at this. Look at this thing, even from the side. Look at this thing. It is so cool. God, my stomach hates me today. Well, it's been hating me all week. I must be doing something diff. It's so pretty. I can't recommend it enough. But if there's another one on KBD Fans, I'm not sure which one it is. Oh, this one? I've never seen this one, but it looks fine. Yeah, it doesn't look like it would damage your stems at all. So yeah, I'd say this is fine. Oh, this is actually kind of cute for 28 bucks. Hell yeah. No, you can't lock it in place, but it kind of just leans against it. So I don't think it'll go anywhere. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, this is so... This almost feels as low as the Cinque. You know, and I think that's a really good comparison. Where's the Cinque? Hold on, let me find it. I don't know which one's lower. I think the Cinque might be a bit more slim. Yeah, the Cinque... dude, the Cinque is... Oh my god, dude, they're like literally almost the same. Look at this. The Cinque is... Maybe because of the lip. Maybe. It's just a little bit lower. But I would say like right here... you know what? It is a little lower overall. The Cinque does win by a little bit. But my god, dude, these are like neck and neck. If you were... And I think this is why a lot of people might have been after the Cinque. It's because of how like slim this keyboard was. It is not as high of a typing angle, but I would say like this is as close as you're probably gonna get. Ooh, and it does sound pretty nice too. All right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Yeah, the 15.3 is crazy on this too. Shall we give this a little typing test here? We're doing aluminum plate. We're doing Obscura switches, and we're doing gaskets on this. Okay. I don't know if it's because of the PCB on this. This sort of sounds a little bit like a plateless build to me. Just ever so slightly in the alphas. Maybe because we're using the Obscuras though. Yeah, I think the CEM3 is definitely doing something different to the alphas here. This is nice. I want to see a cherry switch in the spacebar too, just to see what it sounds like. Also, hi Gok, how you doing? Oh, cherry switch, cherry switch. Where did I move those two now? I did relube these. The pre-lubing is okay. I've always been a huge fan of these Obscuras when you just coat them with a proper coating of 205, like a hand coating. Ooh. I like the Obscura Alphas on this. Ooh, this is kind of a nice combination. Usually I do it the other way, where it's Obscura for the spacebar, cherries for like the alphas. Ren, there was a bit more depth in the Obscura for sure, but I kind of like the poppy with the deeper alphas here. Fuck, like, okay, it's also a very soft typing experience on this too. Not as firm as, say, the Rin from yesterday. So now comes the tough part, right, guys? Like, we've had how many good 60% in the last, like, 2 weeks? All with good, well, okay, the last two being the Rin and this one have good price points as well. How do you even pick at this point here? I think realistically, if you're looking for a... Dude, I'm serious, they're really eating well. I think realistically, I would probably go with... My personal preference is to go with this one over the Rin. I think both of them are very well priced. They're super attractive price points. They both look good. I think this one wins me over just because it's not super thematic to the point where it's like you have to like enjoy the character on the back of the other one. I mean, here, we'll just grab the board. It's right here. I do also prefer the low front height. Sound-wise, though, I think you can probably get really good sound profiles out of either of them, but I think I prefer the sharpness, and maybe top mount would do something different here. You know what? They're both really fucking nice. But I think if I had to pick one right now based off these two keyboards, I'd probably pick this one for sound. This one here is definitely the more comfortable keyboard to type on. Both have really low front heights though, so it doesn't even fucking matter to me. But also, that's a preference thing. Visually, again, I'm going with this board here. I think the Lila has just a more attractive overall design. Like, I can get behind this one here a little bit more. This is really good. And you know what? Actually, I will say, maybe value-wise, for your dollar, you're probably getting a little bit more out of the Rin just because it has a double weight system. But I do prefer the overall design of this guy. I think this is the nicer looking board for sure. Like, hands down. This is a bit more boxy, a bit more traditional. I say this while having a Pangea Mini coming in September, and I'm doing the thing of window shopping. Dude, yep. Yeah, the curve is really pretty on this. I don't even know, like, they're both such good keyboards. Also, Feather, aren't you carrying both of these keyboards? Aren't you the vendor for this too? Damn, running two 60s at once is brave, bro. Yes, laughed my ass off. That is crazy. I don't know how I feel about the front. Which one? That is absolutely wild you're running both at the same time, bro. Double fisting 60s. Are the Alex Obscuras... Are they the Alex Obscuras or just the normal black ones? For which one, YQ? The ones we're using today are the Alexotos Obscuras. These ones. They have the, in my opinion, the superior spring inside of them, to my preferences. Yeah, I have the Alexotos ones. The cherry switch in the spacebar is just an MX2A. I mean, they both sound really good. You can't even say one's better than the other here.
Hello, how are you doing, Alex? 45 months, time flies.
Rad, I'm humbled, bro. Thank you so much for 6 months in advance. Dude, 45 months. You know, I was talking about that today, how we've been streaming for 5 years almost, which is crazy to me. Crazy. I hope it's been a fun 5 years. Hopefully we get another 5 years. Hopefully everyone still wants me to stream, but I don't plan on going anywhere. How would I stack the Seabass over these? Hear me out. I think the Seabass is gorgeous. I do think these two keyboards are a bit more timeless in their design. If you're asking me, like, Alex, which one would you pick? Which I'm assuming kind of is the question as well. Honestly, I'd pick... If I had to pick even out of the Seabass, which is somewhere around here, I have to go find it, I'd still probably pick this guy. Not to glaze this keyboard, and I know we just did this one here, and I think they're all three of the keyboards are incredible. This would probably be my choice of a pickup. What did I use for this? Didn't I use cherry? Oh no, these are cherry switches of some sort. Cherry hyperglides with some spring. I don't know the exact. This is not my board, so this is not my doings of this particular spring. Seabass reminds me of Animal Crossing. Alex, not to sound dramatic, but think you're probably one of the few stable things in some people's lives. It's meaningful. Cow, that's very kind of you to say, and I'm humbled, and I want to respect that, and that's very kind of you to say. I'm probably going to think about that all night now. Thank you. It's true. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Did you get the Omni-type keycap puller just for the bag? Wait, what? Did you get the Omni-type keycap puller just for the bag? Because of this bag? Bro, sometimes... I don't even know what Annette's saying. Did I buy it just for this bag? Let me go look at Annette's keyboard that he sent me over here. Hold on. We'll go back to the board here. Let's go to Discord real quick. 6 new messages from Annette. Let's see. Oh, shit, dude. I'd go with Boulder 110%. Boulder would look sick on this, bro. I'd go with Boulder. Anna, let's try to thinking about what we say before we say it. Damn. You know, you can type stuff and then like press the down arrow instead of enter. That's bold of you to say. But yeah, that would be my decision. If you guys want like my thought process and all the cool 60% we've had recently, I think for me, this is number 1. I think I really, really, really like this board. The Rin is my second choice. I think this is a very well done 60%. Believe it or not, I think the Seabass, just because visually it's a bit more chunky looking, a bit more stylized. Like, I tend to lean towards more simple, clean lines when it comes to keyboards. That's totally fine. We can all like different things. But I think that would be kind of like my standings for these 3 boards. So, price points though, dude, it's kind of hard to beat recently. These 2 boards are, you know, they're in that $220-ish range. That is incredibly tough to beat, man. Like, can you lay all the 60% boards recently that we did? Let me go find them all. Oof. Well, I also did... Actually, we did one more, the Solaris, too. The Solaris was a bit more premium, though. The Solaris was also very nice, and I loved the color coming out of the Solaris. If I had to put the Solaris in here somewhere, it'd be tough, because, like, obviously you get more bang for your buck out of these 2 boards. Those are group buys, though. This comes right away. And the Solaris does have, I think, my favorite out of all of them for its weight design. I don't know. I don't know where I'd put the Solaris. I feel like it's kind of unfair to stick it in there. But I think it would be number 2. I don't think it would be number 1. I still think I like this keyboard the best out of all of them. Maybe this is my number 2. And then let me go find the other board. Now... question is, where did I put this? I think I put that back in its little bag. I don't know if I want to start tearing up everything to go find where I put that. Yeah, I probably put it back in its bag. I'll check one spot first before we go too crazy. Oh yeah, okay. I'll go grab it. Actually, no. Fuck it. We'll just grab it now. Just give me a moment to move things out of the way here. So this is the other 60% board we did recently as well. Like, I'm telling you guys, 60% users not only eating good, but you guys have unlimited choices this week. Like, look at this. How do you even pick? Yeah, I do think this is my last choice visually. Again, as much as I like it, I think it's really cool looking. It's a bit out there. And I don't like love the design compared to the rest of them. But it is still a nice keyboard. Like visually, it's really cool. You know, even the side profile on this is like super neat. Although the O-ring is not sitting. This is the other O-ring I used. The harder O-ring. I think I might need to go back to the softer one. Sound and feel. Okay. Visually, number one. We'll do the top 4 visually, sound-wise, and feel-wise. Look-wise, I like this guy the best. I'm sorry, guys. This is my favorite. I just like the softer edges here. Like the Toblerone weight's really pretty. This is number 1. Number 2, number 3, number 4. Now when it comes to sound, out of all the ones we built, see that's also a bit difficult because we didn't use the same switches. But I'm going to give it to this one sound-wise. This is number 1, the Rin. I think it's a super solid top mount. Number 2, number 3, although again, I have a feeling if we used a bit more of a clacky switch, this would sound just as good. But I'll still put this at number 3 and then number 4, sound-wise. This is your standard O-ring board, which is not a bad thing. I just feel like these are a bit more unique. Feel-wise, I like O-rings a lot. I've always liked them. Same with this guy, though. I'm going to give feel-wise. Again, also speaking from my preference and my biases, I like a slightly medium firmness. Like, it's a little bit soft, but also not, like, medium, you know, like just right in the middle. I'm going to give the Solaris and the Lila top spots here, because I think they're kind of tied. Number 2 would be this guy, and then last place this one. It's a top mount. I love top mounts, but I also like, you know, they're stiff. They're top mounts. They're not exactly what I look for in keyboards. Overall, though, I still think this is one of my first choices right here. I really do think that one there is one of the nice ones. But again, any of these are fantastic. I really like all of them. There's no wrong choices here. Like, this had really unique colors, and just the weight system is really pretty on this. This is just overall just gorgeous. Like, I go crazy for things like this. They're super cute. And then this is also really pretty too. But again, you have to like the anime character on this. Damn. Too many choices. If you had to buy one and only one, which one would you get? Oh, I already told you guys it'd be this one, the Lila. I think this should be my first choice. Value-wise, ooh, that's another good choice. I think out of all the keyboards here, you're getting the most bang for your buck out of this board. The Rin is the most bang for your buck board, just material-wise and just like design-wise. I would say next would be obviously this. I do like the dual mounting system on this. This is fun, and the pogo connector is really cool too. But I think getting a double weight system, you know, it's technically an additional piece. I think that's a little bit better in value. But value is that's perspective driven. Like, you have to want the value. Like, the value has to mean something to you to be valuable, you know. This is also pretty fun with like its accent pieces and stuff, and you get like a pretty chunky weight. So maybe this would be third place for sure. And then the Solaris, it's an in-stock board. Again, this could be valuable to you, but it is a bit pricier than the rest of the stuff on here. So hobby is good, full of choices. I don't think there's a wrong choice with any of these, man. I think you're picking good no matter what. Also, material-wise, I think the Seabass only comes in polycarbonate. So if you didn't want polycarb, you're out of luck. Yeah, and the Seabass also works with the Venom PCB. You are correct on that too. Lila or Lily though. Listen, I love Feather. I love Feather, but I still think the Lily is extremely pretty. And if you're telling me to pick like one or the other, listen, unfortunately I'm picking the Lily just because I love the side profile of that thing. It is so goddamn beautiful. So again though, they're very different price points. How much was the Lily again? It's pretty expensive. But they're very different price points for what you're getting. So yeah, I don't think that's a super fair comparison at the end of the day, because with that extra money, you're able to do more machining. You know what I mean? Totally understandable when you compare the Lila and Lily. I'm already blessed. I don't know, man. All these are so good. I don't even know where to start with these, but hopefully this was kind of insightful. I don't know. I hope so. Also available in stock. It's a plateless 60. I need to try that one there. I don't really know. Yeah, the Lily's $500. If the Lily was $450, $500, because I don't really remember off the top of my head. I'm like, I don't even know. Is this really good comparing those? Very insightful. Thank you so much, King. Thank you, guys. Now, I want to do one thing before we hop off here. Now that we've compared everything, if you guys will bear with me, I want to open up something. I want to do the unboxing now only because I'm an impatient boy, okay? I'm impatient and I want to go unbox it. So, we'll be unboxing another one of these too, but I really just want to open this up. I have yet to look at this one. Dude, I've been itching. Oh, this is so interesting to me. The coating is like a soft touch coating on this. I can't really show this off well enough. This is a feel thing. God damn, that is fucking beautiful. That feels so good in hand. And then the copper piece here. How do I even get this out nicely? Here, let's take out this first. Yeah, I can't wait to build this. This was, like I said, this was like the thing I've been wanting for the last little bit. I don't know a good way to take this out. Excuse me one sec. Oh, okay, never mind. I see how to take it out. I gotta take this piece out first. Wow, that is nice. This is like... I know, another HHKB. Yeah, dude. This is interesting. So these are like little locks on it, I think. And then this like unlocks it, and then you can take it out. That is so cool. That is fucking dope, bro. Geist, yeah. But they did a little something special in this. I want to show you guys. Those go in the bottom there, so I have to remember to put those back. They did a little engraving for me. So that is so cool, bro. That is so cool. All right. Now to put this back. Yeah, this is a giant sheet of copper. Damn, this is so interesting. I'm gonna have to look at the build guide for this one. That is so cool. Because I don't even know how to build this. Oh wait, no, this goes this way first. does seem like there's a lot of like delicate parts that I gotta like figure out how to install properly. But I think that's for another day. We're building it like in a week or two, so yeah, it's a full copper housing, which is pretty crazy. You know what if I do like this? I think this is supposed to sit, yeah, okay. I think it's supposed to sit like that. Dude, it's crazy. How's it going? It's going, I really can't complain, my friend. How about you? I cannot complain. It has been a good day. I think it's supposed to go like this, actually. Cannot complain. Yeah, whatever. I'll look up the build afterwards. We build it in like 2 weeks-ish, so there we go. Got it. And these just lock back into place like that? That is interesting too. What? How does that even work? All right, I gotta do some research on this board because this is freaking sick. Huh. It is a big chunk of copper. Oh, this goes the other way. We're gonna put this back now. Damn. Crazy. Does it also have a big chunk of copper? Double build? This is a personal build, yeah. It's a wild looking keyboard. Yeah. I'm super incredibly excited to build this one here. Any update on the Manta? Small update on the Manta I can give you guys is I'm waiting on a few bits of last information from Manu and Bull. Once we get some last information here, the last mile of what's supposed to happen, I will do a mass update on the info page. Right now, it's the same info as I can give you guys. There is a few things we tweaked about the board. 90% of it was stuff that doesn't affect the physical aspect of the keyboard. There was one thing I caught in one of the prototype builds was the stabilizer, if you're using screw-ins with washers, it ends up contacting one of the little standoffs, one of the little like ribs in the middle of or the base of the board. So we are kind of shaving that off a little bit. That's the only thing that's really getting physically altered, so it won't affect literally any sound. But that's pretty much it. Like we're adding the stuff that I've told you guys. Vendors, I believe, have been finalized, so we'll be announcing those soon. We're just kind of waiting on when it's happening. But like I've been using the Manta like almost every single day. It is so fucking good. I love it. I'm biased, obviously, but we're waiting. And then we'll announce all the rest of the colors. We're going to get mock-ups done of those. So, did you watch Matthew and Sienna's new YouTube video? I did. I watched it all this morning. So many hints to what Mode is doing. The PC Encore was wild. His vids are always so insightful. I was so inspired watching Matthew's video that I started storyboarding, or whatever it's called. I forget the actual term they use in the video. But I started doing the same thing to make because I've been wanting to update my website visually, because the website's okay. I'm not a graphic designer by trade. Like, I know how to make cool things, but I don't know how to like design cool things. Like, I can take photos, but I'm not really like a graphic designer. So I started putting together some stuff, and I want to redesign my website, because there are certain aspects, and I'm kind of limited by the platform I'm using, but you're planning a layout that you want, sort of. I already have an idea of what I want. Like, I love the way I did my About Me page. I like how it flows, and I basically want that flow with more texture for the whole website. I might not go and update all the articles, like the visual styles of the articles, but I'm going to try to get a new template done for an article and use more of like a dark mode and not use the white background like I've been doing, because I want the website to be like a bit more casual feeling and not so bloggy feeling, I suppose. I don't know the right way to put this. The Manta page is pretty nice. I appreciate it. I try my best. Like, I'm a one-man team doing all this stuff, so... Yeah, but Matthew's video inspired me to do that, man. I really want to get in on a new website design or something, because I was like, man, this is such a good idea, doing all these like boards and kind of like doing this widescreen layout of it. So I started. Basically, my idea right now that I want to do is a bit more like concrete vibe with darker tones and cork. So cork texture somewhere on the website. But yeah, that's kind of where I've landed. But I'm trying to take what I learned in his video and apply it to what I know and my style. How did I come up with my name, Alexotos? My game name was Otos. And then when I started playing another game, eventually Otos was taken. So I was like, well, my first name is Alex. So I was like, just combine the two. And that's what it was. It's nothing special. My problem with web design, other than just sheer inexperience, is balancing desktop and mobile experience. Yeah, I definitely have that problem as well. And I don't really know how to go about that. But I know the basics of what I want. And that's kind of how I apply things, is like, how would I like it? And that's kind of where I do it. But overall, I still am happy with my website as of right now. I think it's kind of cool, but I don't love the homepage. Like, it's kind of clunky feeling and kind of short. I kind of want there to be more of an about me on the homepage, because I feel like the homepage doesn't really serve a purpose right now. And then I want to change the layout for some of my key articles, as well as like my build service forum. I know I did my build service forum. I sort of redid it recently, but it's kind of the same style as my homepage. So, and then yeah, my vendor list, I'm just going to leave. I don't really think the vendor list needs to be changed. It's fine the way it is. That kind of looks standard, and I'm just going to leave it the way it looks. So, how important is your website to your brand? I don't know. I think it's pretty important because I like writing articles, and I think people enjoy reading some of the articles. I don't know how much the website truly gets visited at the end of the day. Like, I did website stuff for a long time, but I've never quite understood, because it wasn't my job to understand this part, the analytics that go behind website stuff. Like that I've never really understood. But I think people look at it, I guess. I don't know. People use the stuff there, so I go there a lot for your vendors page. Yeah, like the vendor page is the most viewed page on the website. I think if I can look it up. Yeah, I might have to still get you on in that call, David. I just been so busy. Like if I go to like my Google, what is it called? Analytics. Google Analytics. Your website is my homepage? Oh, get out of town. Is it actually, Crispy? Remind me later. Yeah, like the most viewed webpage this week, I mean, it's always the same, is the vendor list. So, and it's by 3 times the amount of the next page, which is just the keyboard archive list, which is just like my landing page for the blogs, basically. And then the top 5 keyboards recently has been like the next most viewed page. And then things like best switches, stuff like that. So I like the vendor and recommendation lists. Yeah, I'm going to have more, like, I'm going to have another Switch recommendation list coming out soon. And then I have some, like, keyboard reviews that I'll be publishing, but I'm still trying my best to do some personal blogs, which I'm sort of writing. Vendors page makes sense because it's a good guide on whom to trust. Yeah, I think so, too. I think it's, like, valuable to have stuff like that in the hobby. I'll put this in here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. A little bit of not quite, a super long stream today, but a very simple build for a very delicate build, I'd say, of the Lila. Turned out amazing. Do another sound test for you guys real quick. A best switches at 2025 half point check would be dope. Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. exactly the type of article I was trying to write. No, thank you guys. I'm going to try to come to the meetup tomorrow. I'm going to see if I feel up to it. I'm kind of drained, and I feel like I need to take a day to myself. Although I'm not going to take a day to myself. I have a ton of work to do. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming again Sunday, guys. We had an extremely busy stream week this week. Literally streaming every single day. So I'm going to try my best to do something tomorrow, maybe stream-wise, or I'm going to go to the meetup, but honestly, I might have to just take a day off. I don't know if I could do another full day of stuff. I asked you about the website because I think it's just not about the site itself, but everything that surrounds your brand, Instagram, Twitch, and the website should be a result of that. I mean, to speak candidly, man, like, I'm not a super great influencer. Like, I don't know everything, and I don't care to know. That's the other thing too. Like, I'm in a spot now, like, again, being completely transparent with you guys, where like what I do online supports feeding in it. Like, okay, what I do online with my social media and stuff like that supports itself, and then allows me to kind of like, I work for Novel Keys, and that's allowed me to get a job, and that pays for our bills. But like, I don't really know anything else past that. If I'm being real, I don't care to know much about it. I think the branding itself, my branding, I truly feel like I've thought about this, has really just become good vibes, community, and my personality at this point here. And I don't want it to be like, I don't want to be known as like, not that I don't want to be, because I think some people might consider me. I don't want to be like the keyboard guy. Like, I don't want to be that. I want to be someone who is knowledgeable for sure, who can help steer people in the right direction. But I would rather be like I'd rather be a figurehead of like community stuff more than anything, because that's what I actually care about. But the keyboards are fantastic. I love doing them. I love helping people with them. Like, sometimes I just sit there and answer emails about people who have questions about keyboards, and I try my best to get through all of those. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the branding itself, like even on Instagram and Twitch, it's just a byproduct of my lack of not knowing things, I suppose. So thanks for putting in the work this week. Your streams are my moment to chill after a long day at work. Anytime, though. Remember to slow down. Tomorrow is going to be a slow down day. Actually, even after this might be a slow down day for me. In that vein of community driven, it would be cool if you organize meetups. Yeah, that'd be something that's on my list. The only thing that's stopping me from that right now is client builds and commissions and stuff. I just haven't found the time to sit down for like a day or two to do that stuff. Vibes and knowledge is why I'm here. Appreciate you. Thank you. That means a lot. But yes, Crispy, I definitely want to do that, and it's on my list. All right, let's go find someone to raid, guys. Twitch. Let's see who's on. Zephyr, maybe? Is he building the board? Unboxing and giveaways? What's going on? 24-hour stream? Have a good one, guys. I will talk to you guys on Sunday. Ooh, that is not how you spell raid. Feather, thank you so much. I will take some photos of this pretty soon. Thanks for letting us take a look at the board. Yeah, guys, I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. I will be on Sunday at about 1 p.m. And then I'll post the stream schedule maybe a little bit earlier this week too. So have a good one, guys. Take care and good night, everyone. Have a happy Saturday. Bye, everyone.